What's up, fellow fans of Clash of Clans? Thank you so much for stopping by. It is your host, Galadon, and yes, this raid weekend I set out with a goal to grab an insane amount of capital gold, and I am going to do it in a method that some have called cheating. It's true. Now, some think this is unfair, an exploit, cheat, whatever you want to call it. It is completely legal as far as the terms of service of Supercell and Clash of Clans go. It is just kind of taking advantage of the fact that I have about a dozen accounts in my own clan, and while I don't have the time to every single weekend get all of my capital raids done, I do try sometimes to set up certain districts so that they can be knocked down like so many bowling pins by one of my other accounts, and that's what we're going to try this weekend. In fact, the goal is to come out by the end of this raid weekend with, you ready for this? 42,000 capital gold, okay? 6 raids, 7,000 capital gold average per raid, and right here you were looking at raid number 1, which was of course on a clan capital peak, and it was definitely set up by my other accounts. And here's the grand total. Well, a little bit less than I had hoped. With the troop bonus, we had 6,763 capital gold in raid 1. Not on the pace that we need to exceed 42,000 capital gold. Now, of course, if you want to do this yourself, you need multiple accounts, or you need other players who are willing to, did you see the Capitol Hall building? Yeah, take it down to about 1% health. Right there. And also, notice the other significant defenses. The blast bow, the giant cannon, they were badly damaged as well. And that's really the key to a raid like this. Okay, there are actually a couple of parts, but number 1, damaging but not destroying the big, mean key defenses. Number 2, leaving behind some spells that you could use. Obviously, spells last for 2 attacks in the clan capital, so rage, and of course, yes, I mean, come on, do I even need to say it? Graveyard spells are absolutely crazy strong right now, and if you've got 6 active graveyard spells, that second raid, or in the case of a clan capital, the 3rd or 4th raid, sometimes even a 5th if I'm setting it up, can result in 7,143 capital gold. We are almost on track, just under 14k after 2 attacks. Back to, you guessed it, another capital peak. And this is actually my setup raid right here that I was showing you because I completely screwed up. Okay, so I'm trying to not quite take down the Capitol Hall. And I thought about quitting right here because I knew I was going to destroy the Capitol Hall. And yes, that was 1,000. That was 1,000 capital gold right there. And okay, now I decided that we would try to salvage this raid anyway, going over here to the blast bow, getting some good damage on it, and then trying to walk away. And yes, this time an archer fart is going to finish off that blast bow. So now we go back in with Galadon. Imagine if we had managed not to destroy the Capitol Hall. There would have been an additional 1,000 capital gold available for this raid. And yeah, you'll see that things are going to go pretty well. Almost every building was badly damaged. Of course, we had the 3 prior graveyard spells working. We added 3 more of our own. The blast bow on the left went down easily. Everything else falling into place. And of course, using these stuns from the Hog Raiders on those defenses like the Inferno Tower that didn't get damaged before this attack, keeping them inactive. That allows the Hog Riders on the ground to get through along with their skeleton friends. Yes, all of the other defenses are going to fall, and we're going to pick up the 3-star. So we know that this could have been, coulda, woulda, shoulda, right? If ifs and nuts, butts and nuts, if you all had butts, no. If ifs and buts were candy and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas. That's what I was going for. Anyway, your grandfather might have said that at some point in his life. But okay, so yes, we did finish the whole Capital Peak raid, and we are going to end up with one of our highest raids ever, 7,571, including the leftover unit bonus. So now we move on to raid number 4, and we're always, by the way, quickly switching from another one of my accounts. And by the way, in this clan, I have accounts named Galadon Cap Point 1 through Cap Point 5. I mean, that's how many just like shill, wasted, clan capital only accounts that I have sitting there, because I actually have room for people to join my clan. And by the way, if you want to join the clan, you need to go to my Discord server, discord.gg/GaladonGaming, where we have a very strict list of rules that you must meet in order to join my clan. And we are getting stricter and stricter about it all the time. Okay, but more importantly, here we go. 7,135 capital gold. We're spreading out the graveyard spells. Looks really good to have 6 of them all over this map. And to be honest, looking at this, and yes, I realize this is Balloon Lagoon, the plan originally for this video was to go ahead and do all 6 attacks in capital peaks. It didn't work out simply because I have a life. I had other things I had to do. But I did get these attacks done along with dozens of other attacks, and this just felt like a good setup. I thought, yes, we should be able to pick up all of the remaining structures right here. We're trying to kind of sweep through the base from left to right, headed up towards the top. There's a few other key defenses up there. Got to get that Inferno Tower down here. The air bombs definitely wreak havoc on any remaining minions, so we hope to stun this one right here. There we go, the nice little stun. The damage is done, the minions move in. But it's right about this point that I realize with the remaining Crusher, it might not look good for these poor hogs, because here they come right after the Crusher. We didn't get any air troops in to take out the Crusher in time, so yes, my poor hogs are not going to survive that Crusher. And what this means is we have like one hog rider left and 3 defenses. It was close. We almost got the 3-star, but remember, it doesn't matter that much. In fact, we're only going to leave 240 capital gold on the playing field. The 3-star didn't matter. We had that bonus in our pockets. And okay, now hold on. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. The skeleton army is on the way, but yeah, okay, fine. You and your bomb, yeah, okay, great job. You did a good job. You put the bomb in there, and it wiped out the skeletons. I'm so proud of you for your base design. And, all right, so, yeah, but, okay, we almost got there. We didn't, but we're close. So, we are going to have to come back. We're going to have to come back tomorrow and see if we can get the remaining gold, because this raid was 68.95. Our total right now, 38,372. Please return tomorrow to see if we can indeed hit 42,000 capital gold. Thank you for watching, as always, all the way to the end, Galafam. Now get out there and make the best of the rest of your day, week, month, and year. And of course, come back tomorrow for part 2 and more full attacks.
Galadon, a 2-parter, you dirty dog. I don't like cliffhangers. Not at all. Not one bit.